guys, so today's going to be a quickie video because I couldn't think of anything to talk about, but then I was thinking about something that I've talked about a couple of times today since I got home from work, and it just made me happy and excited, so I thought it would be nice to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about doing something that helps yourself but makes someone else really happy. So those of you who are old school members of my subscription and viewing might remember a little loved series that I did donkeys years ago called Jenny Likes Children's Books. Yeah, that one. It's really old school. Almost nobody watched it, even the most hardcore of you fanboys and fangirls. Not so much. But I really enjoyed it, and basically the premise of that was that I was rereading my enormous collection of children's books, making the decision as to whether or not they go to charity, I keep them for the next generation in my family, or if I give them away, whatever. And a lot of those books I love, and I still love, and I want to keep for my personal use or for the future generations in my family, because I genuinely feel those books mean something to me and hopefully will mean something to someone else. A lot of those books I still enjoy now and have gone back onto my current shelf because, you know, the young adult ones, a lot of them are actually just really well written books. Even though they're technically aimed at young adults, I can still really enjoy them. And some of them I want to give away and go to charity. So I've been struggling with one particular series for quite some time called the Animal Ark series. I don't know if anyone who watches this channel knows about them. Basically, they are stories about a little girl whose family are vets and she loves animals. Absolutely loves animals. Every single book is about her being so excited about a particular animal, and then she has adventures with that particular animal, and then saves that particular animal from some sort of minor crisis with the help of her other children friends. And there's a little bit of drama involving her real life, but most of the time it's about this one animal, and all of the titles are alliteratory, so Goat in the Garden and Pony in the Porch, in the porch, yeah, and Hamster in the Holly, and Raccoons on the Roof, and Koalas in a Crisis, and all of those sort of things. And the reason why I've been struggling with these books is I didn't really enjoy them that much as a kid. Not that I didn't enjoy animals, but I never really got into them, and I couldn't really place why. And I had Hamster in the Holly on tape, so I used to listen to that one, but other than that, I didn't really get into any of the other ones. In fact, a lot of these I never read, which is part of the reason why I'm rereading them to give them a chance. And, you know, I just didn't as a kid, so I really wanted to give them a chance to see whether or not it's worth keeping or not. And rereading them, they're very contrived. I do find that they are, you know, the plots are very... she's excited about this animal, so therefore happenstances will result in her meeting this animal and it being in some sort of crisis, and there being some unnecessary drama followed by a valiant rescue. And nothing ever goes wrong, but there's always a little bit of, oh my god, that could have gone awful. And the humour's very English, but it's not, you know, it takes me about an hour and a half to read one of these. And I just, you know, they don't enthrall me. In fact, it was quite a grind to get through the ones that I have reread so far. But I was considering, you know, do I want to give them to charity? And I was talking to one of my colleagues, and it clicked, because this particular colleague loves animals. She just loves animals. She, I think, owns something like a ridiculous number of cats, and various other pets, and helps pet sit for all of her friends. I think anything, as long as it's not human, she will love that thing like nobody's business. Like cats, dogs, rabbits, you know, if you bring in any sort of pictures of any sort of cute animal, she will jump to the ceiling with joy. She's literally one of the sweetest people I know. She's genuinely just a lovely human being, and she loves animals so much. And I was talking to her about these books. And she got really excited, and I was like, okay, well, I'll bring in a couple for you. And I brought in the two that I've read most recently, which was Raccoons on the Roof and Koalas in the Crisis. I handed them to her and flicked through and showed her that there's pictures of animals in it. And she was so happy. She was so happy. And I've been struggling with these because it's one of those ones like, do I give them to charity? Like, I'm giving some stuff to charity, but do I want to keep them? Like, maybe I just don't enjoy them because I'm an adult. And they're aimed at children. And having given these books to someone that I know will genuinely enjoy them, and I think really enjoy every minute of it. The parts that may annoy me may be fascinating to her, and the descriptions of the animals are very cute and very they're very active descriptions. Like, you get a sense for what the creatures are. And it takes a little bit of a weight off my shoulders, and makes someone really happy, and that just made me happy. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. So I've got a couple more that I'm going to reread, and then they can go to my colleague. And hopefully she'll enjoy them as much as I hope she enjoys them, because she was just so happy and it made me happy. So yeah, thank you for watching. Feel free to comment. When was the last time you made someone happy with something that cost you nothing? Yeah, have a lovely evening and see you tomorrow. Bye bye bye.